Hey guys, it's Julia and welcome back to my channel, and for today's video I'm going to be doing the Intimidating TBR pile book tag. This was created by Lindsay over at Lindsay Ray, so I'll have her video and her channel linked in the description box if you guys are interested in checking that out. From my knowledge, I wasn't tagged by anybody, but let's just jump right into the tag. So question 1, a book you have been unable to finish. And for my answer, I'm gonna go with Never Always Sometimes by Adele Said. This is a contemporary YA book about these two best friends that fell in love or something like that. I don't know, I read like 40% of it and I choose not to finish it, honestly, and I marked it as DNF'd. I wrote my review for what I read, so you know, bye-bye. What book have you yet to read because you just haven't had the time? Me, I'm going to be going with The Bizarre Bad Dreams by Stephen King. I've been in the mood to read a large short story collection recently. I don't know, I've been putting it off kind of because of its size. Like, it's not that big, but like obviously it's going to take longer than most books I would read would take. You know what I mean? You catch my drift? So yeah, but what book have you yet to read because it's a sequel? For this question, I have Hidden Bodies by Carolyn Kepnes. This is the sequel to You, and not to You. Like, the book's called You is the sequel. And that was one of my favorite books of last year, and I've heard really negative things about the sequel, unfortunately, and I'm just worried that it's going to ruin the first book for me. So that's why I haven't read it yet, because it is the sequel, but you know, yeah. Have you yet to read because it is brand new? For this, I'm going with Night Film by Marisha Pessl. I just recently bought this, actually, like not long ago at all, and yeah, sneak peek to a book haul. But anyways, I saw it, like I've always been thinking about buying this, but it's such an expensive book. It's $28 Canadian, so like it's a lot of money, and it was in a bargain bin for $5, so I snatched this up so fast, and I'm really looking forward to reading this. It's like, I've heard it's such a well-crafted thriller, and it kind of does have some articles and pieces and stuff in it. So I'm looking forward to giving this a read when I do, but it's new and it's large, so it can wait for now. What book have you yet to read because you read a book by this author previously and didn't enjoy that book? And I'm going to be going with Since You've Been Gone by Morgan Matson. I really didn't enjoy Amy and Roger's Epic Detour, which I know is a really unpopular opinion. That's why I haven't picked this one up yet, is because I didn't enjoy her other book, but also because it's just of a larger size as well, and because I'm saving this for the summertime actually, and I actually do think I will enjoy this one more than Amy and Roger's Epic Detour. It seems more fitting for what I would enjoy, and one of them disappears and then she leaves a bucket list for her friend of all these things that she can do while she's gone, and it just sounds like a really nice coming of age story. So what book have you yet to read because you just aren't in the mood for it? And I'm going to be going with Forbidden by Tabitha Suzuma. I just really haven't been in the mood for something like this. Like, I know this is a contemporary that I'm probably gonna really like, because I think I did start it on audio a while ago and it was good at the time. It's just I was reading other things, but I know it's a contemporary that's really gonna hit me, and it's also very heavy subject matter, and it deals with incest, so that's something that is, you know, different, diverse, interesting. But I am hoping to get to this when I'm in the mood for it, because I have a feeling it's going to be really good and really hard hitting. So, what book have you yet to read because it is humongous? The book that I picked isn't the biggest book, I don't think, but it is The Diviners by Lima Bray. By the biggest book, I mean like some people would grab like a 1,000-page novel off their shelves. This is about 600 pages, and that's why I haven't gotten around to it. I've had this for over a year and I just haven't read it because I heard it's a slower paced book, and I don't know, 600 pages are really slow, but slow moving, but like I've heard really good things, and it sounds like something I enjoy because it takes place in an interesting time period. It takes place in 1926 and it kind of has like a thriller horror aspect, which is something I find really interesting, so we'll see. Actually, the next question is, what is a book you have yet to read because it was a cover buy and it turned out to have poor reviews? And I'm not going to be answering this one, which is interesting, but I just don't have an answer for it. And I'm actually just going to be showing another book on my TBR that I find intimidating, just so I can still show you guys another book. I'll be showing you guys Moby Dick by Herman Melville, and I also got this recently, so I'm spoiling my book haul. But this is I'm not reading this. I haven't read this yet because 1, it's new. 2, it's really dense. It's like, I've heard it's such a dense book. It's a huge classic and I do want to read it definitely one day. That's why I bought it, but it seems real dense, so we'll see. And question 9, what is the most intimidating book on your TBR? For that, I'm going with Les Mis by Victor Hugo. Look at it. That's intimidating. And it's not like it's a 1,200 page urban fantasy or something, or 1,200 page new adult romance, but that'd be ridiculously long. But it's 1,200 page of a classic, a dense classic. And like the font is little. It's a little font. And yeah, it's intimidating. It's huge. It's dense. Well, it's gonna be dense, I assume. And I'm probably gonna really have to analyze it, pay a ton of attention to it. So yeah. Anyways, that was the intimidating TBR pile tag. I'm going to be tagging some people down below in the description box, and I will see you guys soon with a new video. Bye!